Hi everyone, welcome to our channel BTech Mathematics. In this lecture, we are going to discuss partial differential equations and its solutions. We are discussing the partial differential equation with constant coefficients, higher order, and its solutions. How to find the solution of a partial differential equation of this type. And this one is called a homogeneous equation. Homogeneous equation because you can see in this general form a naught dou raised to nz by dou x raised to n plus a1 into dou raised to nz by dou x raised to n minus 1 dou y plus next term will be a2 dou raised to nz by dou x raised to n minus 2 dou y square, okay, plus etc. an dou raised to nz by dou y raised to n equal to g of xy. You can notice in this equation every differential coefficient is of same order. It's a nth order derivative in every term. We can see the nth order derivative dou raised to n by dou raised to nz by dou x raised to n. It's an nth order derivative. All these are nth order derivatives. That's why it is called homogeneous equation. Okay, now how can you solve this? Now we can rewrite this equation into f of d comma d dash into z equal to some g of xy. Okay, where d is dou by dou x and d dash is dou by dou y. That is, we can represent the derivative with respect to x as d, capital D, and derivative with respect to y as d dash. Okay, now to solve this, its solution will be z is equal to some cf plus pi. Cf means complementary function, and pi is particular integral. Okay, to find, we first of all we can discuss the methods to find cf for this kind of differential equations. Methods for finding cf is, we need to write an auxiliary equation for this homogeneous part, that is f of d dash into z equal to 0. This is a homogeneous part, and we can write an auxiliary equation for taking d is equal to m and d dash is equal to 1. It's an nth degree equation like this, therefore we'll get n solutions. First of all, we'll consider case 1. All the solutions are distinct. In that case, we'll consider m1, m2, etc. mn are the roots of the auxiliary equation. Then we can write the solution or the complementary function as phi 1 of y plus m1x plus phi 2 of y plus m2x plus phi 3 of y plus m3x plus etc. plus cn, or we can write phi n, not cn, phi n y plus mnx. This will be the complementary function if all the roots are distinct for the auxiliary equation. Now we'll consider case 2. If all the solutions are equal, all solutions are equal, okay, all solutions are equal, that is, we can have only one solution m, or it occurs n times. Okay, therefore cf will be phi 1 of y plus mx plus x into, in fact, x into phi 2 of y plus mx plus x square into phi 3 of y plus mx plus etc. x raised to n minus 1 into phi n of y plus mx. This will be the complementary function if the solutions are all equal. This procedure can be adopted when 2 or 3 or 4 of the solutions are equal in an nth degree equation. Okay. Now let us check this example. How to solve this equation? Dou cube z by dou x cube minus 4 dou cube z by dou x square dou y plus 4 dou cube z by dou x dou y square equal to 0. Okay. Now its solution is only the complementary function CF, because there is no right side g of xy part. Therefore the solution will be its complementary function only. So now we want to rewrite this into d form, that is d cube minus 4 d square d dash plus 4 d dash square into z equal to 0. This is its d form. Okay. Now we will write its auxiliary equation by taking d equal to m and d dash equal to 1. Therefore the equation becomes m cube minus 4m square plus 4m, that is equal to 0. Now solving this, we can take m outside, m square minus 4m plus 4 equal to 0, and we can have m into m minus 2 the whole square equal to 0. We can have three solutions, m equal to 0, m equal to 2 and 2. 2 will be a double root, isn't it? Okay, now we want to write its solution, its complementary function. How can you write its complementary function? You can just see this. CF is equal to phi 1 of y plus 0x plus phi 2 of y plus 2x plus x into phi 3 of y plus 2x. Okay, because 2 is the double root, therefore we can write phi 2 of y plus 2x and x into phi 3 of y plus 2x as a solution. Therefore this will be the general solution for this particular partial derivative or partial differential equation. Next we are going to solve this question. Solve 2 into d square plus 5d dash plus 2 d dash square z equal to 0. Again we need to write, or we need to replace d is equal to m and d dash is equal to 1. Therefore we can have the auxiliary equation like this: 2m square plus 5m plus 2 equal to 0. It's a quadratic equation and we need to solve this. We can solve this equation using calculator, or otherwise you can use the all school methods. 2m square plus 4m plus m plus 2 equal to 0. 2m we can take outside, m plus 2 plus m plus 2 it is, that is equal to 0. Then m plus 2 into 2m plus 1 equal to 0. Therefore m is equal to minus 2 and m is equal to minus 1 by 2. These are two distinct real roots. Therefore we can apply the solution, or we can write the solution as, or complementary function as, phi of y minus 2x plus phi 1, in fact phi 2 of y minus ms minus 1 by 2, therefore y minus x by 2. This is the complementary function for this type of equations. Now we will move on to the next question. Our next question is solve d raised to 4 minus d dash raised to 4 into z equal to 0. Therefore we will write d equal to m and d dash equal to 1 and write the auxiliary equation. It is m raised to 4 minus 1 equal to 0. Now we can rewrite this as m square the whole square. M raised to 4 can be written as m square the whole square minus 1 can be written as 1 square equal to 0. Now we will use a square minus b square identity. It is m square minus 1 into m square plus 1. Now if m square minus 1 is equal to 0, we can write m is equal to plus or minus 1. And here if m square is minus 1, we can write m is equal to plus or minus I, complex root. Therefore we have the 4 roots: m equal to 1, m equal to minus 1, m equal to minus I, and m equal to plus I. Therefore we can write the complementary functions EF as phi 1 of y plus x plus phi 2 of y minus x plus phi 3 of y plus ix plus phi 4 of y minus ix. This is the format to find the complementary function for higher order homogeneous linear differential equations. So I hope you understood what I said, and in the next lecture we will deal with a particular solution of this kind of higher order partial differential equations. Okay, please share and subscribe this video to your friends. Thank you for watching.